If you're watching this video, that means you want to know how to create an animation with Flash using Windows Paint and Windows Movie Maker. With all great Flash, you need sprites. The best place to find sprites would be Spriter's Resource or Sprite Database. Or if you want to search for a specific sprite, just type in, say you want to look for Sonic sprites. So I'm just going to type in Sonic sprites on Google here. And what do you know? I already got a source. See? Now, what you want to do for creating your sprite is you want to find the sprite you want. Right click. Click Save Image As. Then what you want to do is create a new folder with the name of your animation and then save it there so that you won't get confused. Now if you want to find backgrounds, go to Background HQ for sprite backgrounds. And as for effects, just go on Google and search there. So just type in sprite effects on Google. And oh, what do you know? I already got my sprites. I already got my sprite effects, I mean. Anyway, I'm just going to fast forward to when I get my sprites and sprite animations that I want to use. See you in a little bit. Now that I got my sprites and backgrounds, what you want to do is edit them, and so that they can go to paint and stuff. And you want to load your background. Now, what you want to do is copy and paste the bottom. Make sure the attributes of the blank one that you're going to use are the same as the background that you're going to use. Of course, you don't have to have a background. You don't have to. Like, if you're just playing around and stuff, then by all means, you don't have to have a background. Anyway, now you want to copy and paste the bottom of the background that you're going to use. Why? I'll explain that in a little bit. Then you want to get the sprites that you're going to use. Oops. I completely forgot about some sprites that I want to use. Silly me. So anyway, now let's see. Oh, and you also want to make sure that the sprites are the exact same color, but let's see. There we go. Because otherwise it won't look very good if, they're not the exact same color or anything like that. Now let's see. And there you go. I got my first scene. Now, like I said, you don't have to have a background, but it makes the animation better if you do have a background. Okay, now next, after you get your sprites in place, you want to erase the bottom of the background that you're using. Why? You'll see. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, you'll see. Now, erase. Why am I chanting a random song to myself? I don't know. Okay, now after you got all that, Okay, you want to make sure that you have a folder within your new folder. Then save it. Okay, next you want to recolor it. The way you recolor is you click on the sprite with this tool right here. Oh, it's called the pick color tool. You want to pick the color, then you want to right click on a random color up there that's not the exact same color as any of this, because, well, you'll see why. Well, if you're smart, you already get it, but you know. Aw, doesn't work for the Ouija over there. Okay. Of course, it doesn't. Oh wait, I was just about to say something, but I stopped myself. It's not the correct step yet. Oops, stupid me. Okay. And sorry I'm staying silent, but I'm trying to focus on this. Anyway. Okay, now let's see. I got the body anyway. Now anyway. Next, what you want to do is copy and paste the exact same thing, but make sure that make sure, and I can't stress this enough, make sure you have this. The difference, make sure that you have this on. The difference is that, yeah, there's white space. Okay. Now, I would do the same to the Ouija, but I'm going to show you another way to do it. I'm going to show you another way. An easier way, but, well, an easier way other than recoloring, but, well, I like the recoloring way better. Flop that. Now, why do I have that on? You'll see. You see? Just leave the white spaces on, and there you go. Now, if you want to make sure that the animation is smooth enough, just undo and repeat to make sure the animation is smooth. With the recoloring, the animation will be smooth enough as it is. Well, the animation will be smooth because, you're recoloring it on there, and, I think that the recoloring is better in my personal honest opinion, but it also takes a while, and it makes the animation a lot better. Well, that's just what I find anyway. I'm not sure what you experienced flashers find or whatever. Well, anyway, I'm just going to cut to when I have all my frames and stuff. Hopefully I explained it well enough. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, before I go on, I seem to have forgotten something important that I should tell you, about the color stuff. About the, coloring and stuff. Now, anyway, notice how this Mario sprite right here is darker than this Mario sprite right here. And as you can see by that, it doesn't make the animation look good if the Mario sprites are different colors because, well, you see, if it's different colors, the viewers that are watching this will be wondering, what the hell? Why are the Mario sprites different colors? And it doesn't make the animation look very good. Also, before I forget, you want to get this out by oops. You want to get this purple stuff out by recoloring it white. Or that by, doing by using the pick color tool, well, clicking on that, then recoloring it white. That's why you do not want the sprites to be the exact same color. Because that's why you don't want to recolor it something like, say black or red or something. Whatever, do not pick a color to the sprite that you're using. Otherwise, well, basically you'll erase some of the, detail to it. Okay, now that I got all my frames, what you want to do is go into your frames, through the editing progress, then copy them and paste them into here. Make sure that it's that thing first, though. Then, I'm in my base folder. Yeah. Then go into your animation. Then just click save. And you want to do that for pretty much every single one of your frames. Yeah, it's a long and boris. Yeah, and before I go on with doing this, I'd like to say this. When you're creating your sprite animation, make sure you have music playing. Well, you don't have to do that. It just makes things go by, well, not faster, just so that you won't get bored while doing this. Because trust me, sometimes it does get pretty boring. Now, I'm not saying I don't like doing it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it sometimes gets a little boring doing this. And I should have rethought this. I should have thought this through more. Now, here, I'm just going to go back into my... Okay, there we go. And I have no idea why it's lagging. Like I said, long and boring progress. I'll meet, and like I said, you guys don't have to have a background, but it makes it better. But the animation is better if you do have a background. So another cut. And I'll see you guys later. Like I said, another cut. Okay, people, I just found something out a little while ago, just like right now. Okay, you go to paste from the edit menu, and you click the one you want to paste. I never knew that before until now. Well, that's easier. Okay, after you get your frames made, what you want to do is import them via Windows Movie Maker. Click one, then click Control A in order to select all of them, then import them. I took the liberty of already putting my frames here, but anyway, what you want to do is drag one of the clips here and drag them to the lowest thing possible, unless you want to add unless you want it to be, Damn, I'm not very good at explaining. Anyway, unless you want it to be longer, like say you're adding voice actors in there, or say you want to put in an annotation for YouTube and you want to give people a chance to read it before you move on. So, Anyway, also, this is completely optional, but say you wanted to loop the frames, like I did right here. Well, what you do is just loop them. Damn, I'm not very good at explaining things, aren't I? Anyway, what you want to do is just basically put the frames side by side for as long as you want to loop them. And I messed up, well, let's see. Yeah, and this one is... Okay, and this is all part of editing. And this is optional, but you can also add your sound effects in there. Adding sound effects and voice acting is optional, but it makes the Flash seem a lot better. Trust me. Anyway, I'm going to import some sound effects now. Let's see, sound effects. Where is it? Find the frame that I want to add my sound effects to. And here it is. Now, of course, if it's too long, that's what she said, you want to trim it to about as long as it is. If that makes any sense. Which it probably doesn't, but Now let's watch our Flash animation to make sure that I put them in correctly. Yeah, it'd be better if it was, longer, so I'm not going to add the sound effects in there because it's pretty much, because that is, as it is right now, it's crap. Well, I mean not crap, I mean not good, anyway, whatever. So, anyway, once you're finished with your Flash animation, what you want to do is save it to your computer or a storage device. Then click Finish, and you can watch it. And there you go. I know that that's not very good. It's not my best work, but, Anyway, well, that's it for this tutorial. Any questions? Any questions you might have, just ask them in the comment section below. And this is Foss Game Killer signing out. Have a great day.